Okay, you can speak normally.
I got you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the 2025 Class 6A state champion, Clay-Chalkville Cougars. Coach Floyd, make any kind of comments you want to make, we'll open up for questions.
It's good to see you guys.
Good to see you too, Coach.
Yeah.
Congratulations, gentlemen.
Thank you. Questions?
You want to
say something?
say whatever you want to say, then we'll open up for questions.
Man, it's been a crazy year. Really been a crazy 2 years. I told them out on the field. Really, this is it's more about these guys than it is myself. They've had goals and they made a commitment to each other, and to watch them reach their goals. That's what we're in this for. Most of us coaches. The older we get, wasn't always like that for me. I was definitely one of those coaches that like winning and losing at an early age. But the older you get, and this is a special group of kids. The character that we have on this team is second to none. You guys don't get to see that day in and day out. But a lot of these kids, I treat them like they're my own kids. Sometimes that's good. Sometimes that's not good. But man, these kids, they show up to work every day, and they're consistent, and couldn't be more proud of them.
One thing with guys, pull your things down. Your grandma's going to see your
Yeah,
faces.
take that off, man.
Okay, appreciate it.
Take that off your head.
Questions for players or coach? Right here, Coach.
Coach, congratulations on the win.
Take it off your head.
Coach, congratulations on the win. You are now one of the elite few to have completed the great trifecta of winning a state championship as a player, as an assistant coach, and as a head coach for the same school, being Clay-Chalkville. What does that mean to you now that you've completed this mountain, and just how do you feel about what tonight brought?
I really haven't thought about it. I'll just say that my own personal coaching journey is nothing short of just God putting me where I couldn't put myself. Right, His ways are definitely not my ways, and his thoughts are definitely not my thoughts at all. And for me to actually be sitting here, at this podium with these guys at this moment, can't really put it into words other than, thank you, Lord. I mean, that's all I can really say.
Question right here.
Coach, this is for you and any players that want it. Y'all gotten to know me this year, so you probably know what I'm going to ask about. But
What is your name?
dang, really? No. Just tell me this group's legacy and what this group in particular has meant to Clay-Chalkville, and same thing for the guys.
Anybody want to answer that? Any of y'all want to answer that?
You said with the legacy?
Yeah.
I mean, we left a good legacy. We made history, 15-0, and we got a young team and a whole bunch of juniors, so we'll definitely be back next year.
That's right. Anybody else?
Anybody else want to comment on y'all's legacy?
Yeah, I'll just say, guys, we read this book this spring as a team. It took us about 8 weeks to get through it. And there's a book actually called Legacy. It's about the All Black rugby team in New Zealand. And we studied just the book and the culture of the team and how the organization functions. And one of the things in the chapters was leave your jersey in a better place than you found it. And we talked a lot about, for a long while at Clay-Chalkville, there was a tradition of like number 5 always being the running back. And so for, 8 years, it just looked like that guy never graduated, right? And so everybody, hopefully the next quarterback next year will wear number 1, right? And so we talked a lot about just leaving that jersey in a better place than you found it. And that's kind of the legacy that you're setting for everybody that comes behind you.
Question here.
For the players, it just seemed like there was a lot of embarrassment on the field just with the celebration. Just kind of what did it feel like when the clock hit 0, or you guys before the clock hit 0, and you guys were just running around, looked like you were just having a whole bunch of fun there?
That feeling is amazing. This team put in a lot of work for about 11, 12 months. We got cut short last year, so to go on this journey with my brothers, this team means the world to me. So to go out like this my senior year, it's the best thing I could have got. So leave all the emotion on the field.
For Isaiah and for Coach, why were you guys able to get to the quarterback so much tonight?
Preparation was great. We just went over it all week. CJ giving us a good look at how he's gonna play today. CJ giving us a good look all week. The game was won Monday through Thursday. Just preparation.
Yeah, I thought, CJ is our backup quarterback, and he'll be our starting quarterback next year, man. And there's nobody better that they could prepare for this week. And we learned some things throughout the playoffs with people we played of just keeping the quarterbacks in the pocket. And I'll be honest with you guys, I told them on Monday that we are the best team that Saraland has played this year. And I don't say that in a derogatory way, but you can just tell when you watch different game films, you just compare team for team, and I thought that we were the best in the sense of a total defense that they had played, and then offensively they really haven't seen a run game with a quarterback that could run, that could pass, and we just really wanted to make them play on the perimeter and the box at the same time, and so we just we felt like we're the best team all year, and I think we proved that 1 through 7A.
Coach, speaking of your quarterback, talk about his performance tonight.
Yeah, man, he's and really it's not just tonight; it's really been the entire year. He last year was his first year as a starter, and there was definitely a learning curve and some growing pains. Man, he's been consistency all year long, right? He's got even demeanor sometimes too, even for me. But man, he did a really good job of just taking care of the ball. And, we just told him, like, look, if it's not there, just run it, right? Some of those are our best plays. And he's done a great job of just protecting the ball, taking what I think it was a long third down tonight, check down, hit the shallow, picked up the first down, and that was kind of the end of it. So just that growth and maturity. Alabama State's getting a steal. They really are. And I hope everybody knows that. There's a lot of schools that, I said this other day, they wonder why they get fired every 2 or 3 years. It's because they don't listen, right? When you play for us and you go for a 2,000 and a 1,000 as quarterback, you put yourself in elite company, right? And that's Ty Pickram, Gatorade Player of the Year, and Jalen Bakwe. He's the third one in our school history. That's pretty good company. And so, and just even a better person. Like the player, great. The person can't beat. He's as good as they come, and so Alabama State's getting a steal.
Hey, Aaron, this is a question for you. We talked about it on the show. You filled in for Bach as a sophomore. You got the starting position last year. Corey said you were the best quarterback, in the state. So you had a fantastic senior year. Talk about what it's like going from that filling in for Bach to standing out here and getting the MVP trophy in the championship game.
Yes, sir. So coming in for Bach, my sophomore year, I'll admit I had a little jittery, I was a little scared, but once I got in, I calmed down, and that carried me to my first starting season. I didn't feel like I played up the play standard. Starting quarterback in 3 games, so I had a different mindset over the summer break, coming in and working harder than I ever have before. Getting my receivers to the field every day, every morning, and to go in with my brothers this season, my senior season, undefeated.
Can't beat it. Can't beat it.
It doesn't get better.
For all of you guys, I know obviously you guys are now sitting here undefeated. It's the complete opposite of last season when you didn't even make it past the first couple of rounds. How did that heartbreak just fuel you guys to now get to this point to where you've completed the revenge tour and not left anything unturned?
You'll forget that feeling losing. So you just have to come in early mornings and just keep learning, keep working.
You want to say anything? No? Let's see, you want to say anything?
We just had that bad taste in our mouth since last season. We came in every day at 6:30 in the morning, working hard together, just trying to get better every day, and we did.
Coach, you're a former college teammate of Jeff Kelly's. What does it take to beat one of his teams?
Number one, you got to play good defense. I mean, they spread you out. Usually they got a dynamic quarterback, receivers that are great playmakers. I told him Monday, I thought number 2, I was like, man, I just really feel like he's maybe a little better than Duke. That's no offense to Duke, but I felt like he was SEC caliber. The more I watched him, it made me want to throw up on Sunday watching him. But you got to play great defense. Somebody told me we had 8 sacks tonight, and that tied that tie the Super 7?
7A, I think, Hoover did it in one game.
Okay, yeah, so tied the record, and to get 8 sacks against him, you know, I mean, look, he's played in the NFL, you know, he was our starting quarterback in college, and, you know, so you're not gonna fool him with a lot of things, right? And so our defense, man, they've been lights out really the entire year, just, and it's a young group, honestly. I mean, we've got maybe 7 or 8 juniors coming back for next year, and so, you know, who knows? I mean, already I know that, you know, us winning it again is gonna be, we'll enjoy this, you know, maybe for, I don't know, you'll enjoy it for longer than I will. But I mean, you know, it'll start, you know, in January. We just start back over, right? It's just part of the process. And, yeah, well, I'm not starting back Monday. But seriously, man, these guys, they love football. Our coaches love football. And winning it back-to-back, something we've never done. We came close in 2014 and 15. We were 29-0 coming in against Spanish Fort, lost to them in Tuscaloosa, and so our school's never gone back-to-back, so that'll be our challenge coming up next year.
A couple more questions, we might have to let them go, guys.
All right, Aaron, this question is for you. Talk about the fact that you were able to beat Saraland with your arm and your legs. It seemed like you kept them off balance all night.
Yes, sir. So I feel like that's a big part of my game, how I can go do a trade, I can throw it and run. So just, I mean, it was like that throughout the whole season. So I'm just staying consistent, you know, not letting the moment get to my head and playing my game. That's how you beat them.
Jakar, you had some big catches in these playoffs, so I want you to tell me what goes into all that work to make the most of your moment, and then, Coach, if you want to comment on what you've seen from Jakari over this stretch run as well.
Like Aaron said, waking up early mornings, getting preparation, and winning every day. It's the day you just Coach called my name and I made a play.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously, when you have Corey on your team, defenses are going to do their best to take that away, right? And so there's opportunities for other guys, and both, you know, Red, and his nickname's Red, so, but Red and Nasir, you know, with them so concerned with Corey, you know, really left the field open, you know, in the middle of the field, and so really both of these guys have, you know, been integral parts of what we do. Like Nasir, his job that he does, we couldn't run our offense without him, right? He's a Swiss Army knife. He allows us to play really in any personnel group we want to play with, and formation that we can get in whatever we want to get in with him. And so he has a rare skill set. And so just, you know, it just makes it hard for a defense when you've got vertical threats, you've got, you know, threats in the box. It's just you can't cover them all, right? And so and I can't say enough about our coordinators. You know, Preston Hatcher is one of our offense coordinator. This is his first year to ever call plays, and for him to go 15-0 and have never called a play in his lifetime is, you know, I guess it's probably done by me letting him do that. But man, he's done an outstanding job. And Kyle Dickerson, he's our pass game coordinator, and they've got a unique friendship and partnership. You know, there's no ego in that offensive room. And then Jake Helveston, man, just defensively just really lights out pretty much all of the year, right? You know, there was a half against Thompson and a half against J.O., which was, you know, it was what it was. But it's funny, you kind of find out what your team is throughout the year, right? And it was about the first round, the second round of the playoffs when I really felt like I know who we are. I know who we are offensively. I know who we are defensively. I know the pulse of our team from week to week. Like these guys, like you can't let up 1 second of any day of practice, or you know it just ain't good, right? And so my job has been, you know, to bring the energy, bring the competitiveness every day of practice. Guys, we practice in shoulder pads every single day this year. I think it was 72 practices. We practice in pads every day. We hit every day. We lift 3 days a week. We lift on game day. It's just a mentality, right? And not everybody's okay doing that, but that's our edge. That's what we like to do. And I think it calluses your kids in a way that when you get in tough situations, like you're built for this. And so couldn't be prouder, man. They put their bodies through a lot. And we really, honestly, guys, we only had one injury the entire year of anybody that missed more than a game. And so, Coach Elviston's our strength coordinator, and, just the prehab we do, the way we take care of their bodies with our trainers. It's hard to do when you practice like that and you play as physical of a style as we do.
Well, Coach, listen, I know y'all want to get back